Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. Joe, coffee, caffeine, addict. Fucking dumb face for the thumbnail. You get to a point where it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? There's only so many faces I can make. Shit. I kind of been going back to my old pictures of like, recycling my old stupid faces because, it's kind of like I forget to take a picture or something. So it's like, I just recycle old images. This is something that we brought up before in the past with me and Paul, right? Like for our workflow to like transfer footage between us. No, actually, the reason why I want to bring this up now is because I actually found a way to like work this to benefit myself, right? I went out and took some like pictures with my camera phone, and it's something I guess I want to talk about in a future video, right? Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we did some errands. We had to like go pick up some like medical masks that her friends made. They know how to sew, so like they made some masks for us. So we went to pick them up and stuff like that. And from there, we went to like Long Beach and like just to hang out because we haven't been out of the house in like 2 weeks and all that stuff, right? So I took some footage because I wanted to make a video and just talk about like the situation in Long Beach for the people that don't live in that area, right? That they live in some other state in America or some other part of the world. I started thinking, I'm like, I wonder, since this is what me and Paul use to transfer footage between computers, I wonder if there was like an app for the phone itself, and they do have it actually. You can actually get it in Google Play or any other area. You're able to get apps, and sure enough, it works great. And like, so when it comes to products, software and stuff like that, I do encourage the use of like software and technology to make your life easier, right? One of the things that we like to use is this, right? It's a Resilio Sync. Now they have plans, depending on what it is you want to do. We don't mess with that. We just get like the free version, and that's what we've been using since I started working with Paul. Pretty much what happened was like when we used to meet each other somewhere, right? Because we live about 20 minutes away from each other, right? So we used to drive somewhere and meet. He'll give me the USB device with the footage. I'll drive back home, edit it, then I'll email him like the project file, right? So we did that early on for like the first few projects, and then I'm like, dude, this sucks. This is bullshit. So we looked into other ways to like share footage. We tried to think Dropbox, Google Cloud, Google Storage, right? The problem with that is basically Paul has to upload the footage first, and then I have to download the footage first, right? So it's pretty much like that. Him uploading first could take a long time because it's all 4K footage, and then I have to download the shit. So that again could take another fucking, I don't know how long of time to like download it depending on the internet. At the time I had shit internet. It was just a pain in the ass, right? So doing research, I actually came across this thing, right? Resilio Sync. The cool thing about this, it kind of works kind of like BitTorrent, where it's like a peer-to-peer sharing platform. Me and Paul, we share a folder, right? So whatever stuff he puts in that folder in his desktop, it starts being transferred into my desktop, right? And the reason why that saves us a lot of time is because basically instead of him uploading like the footage and then I have to download it, it just transfers and that's it. There's no uploading and then there's no downloading. It just gets transferred automatically and everything is like a lot faster, right? And since recently I got my own internet, pretty much the transfer rates is like, it's great. Like within like a half hour or so, pretty much I have like, a full project to start working on. It's just way faster, right? I'll put a link in the description. You guys can do your own research, but it's very, very easy, right? This is pretty much what it looks like, just like this. You can create a standard folder. You create a folder, you put it on your desktop or whatever, and then like pretty much what you can do is like, you can do a share. Now, I'm not going to show any of the keys or anything like that because, obviously I don't want to fuck myself over, but you can actually copy a download link or you can email it to a person that you want to share your folder with, right? And then pretty much like they have to like, download the software and on their computer, they have to create a folder where they want to have like the footage to be transferred or whatever files, right? So I suggest like a good high capacity storage device. There's like an approval thing that you have to like click on once through an email, but that's about it. And then pretty much you're good to go. From my smartphone, I send like the share link to my computer and I created like a folder. And sure enough, here we go. I just transferred these like images. So this is from like over the weekend, me and my girlfriend, when we went to Long Beach, right? we just hanged out by the like the ocean for a bit, and like we got the mast to hang out, and it was just like it was nice to be out in the sun for a bit. Yeah, so basically what I wanted to do is basically instead of me hooking up my phone or whatever through Wi-Fi, it transfers over to my computer and it's done, right? I don't have to worry about connecting this phone or doing any transfer shit and this and that. Not only that, like the USB connector on this phone is garbage, it's fucked up. So it's like I didn't want to rely on that thing. So anyways, I'm glad like Resilio has like a mobile app. Yeah, so we went to Long Beach, and like the thing that kind of like got me was like everything is just so dead, you know? We went to like an area that's called like the Pike, and pretty much like usually around that area, pretty much there's always like boat traffic, people like walking and setting stuff. But we got there and everything was dead, and I was just like, I was so shocked. So I was just like, wow, all these boats, you know, they're usually being filled with people and they're driving off to the coast or whatever. And, you know, they're just parked there. Nobody's doing anything. And it's just like, that's why I took some footage, right? I was like, wow. Anyways, it's a different topic. But, you know, I was just like so shocked about how things are so closed off and dead. There's no life anymore. Everybody's just stuck at home and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, I want to figure out a way to get the footage from my phone to my computer. I use that software, right? So, anyways, so yeah, I mean, this is a good software. Even if you don't work with someone, you can use this for yourself, right? So, say if you know you're driving, you go somewhere, and pretty much like you have a main editing workstation at home. Right, you could just leave that on. You know, obviously the computer has to be on to have access to the internet. But say if you go somewhere and you take a laptop, you film, and then that day, you know, you just transfer that footage to your laptop. You create like a sync folder, and through the internet, pretty much that footage starts to get transferred over to your main workstation, right? That way, like, you know, as a backup. So if something was to happen to your footage when you're outside, you know, working, either say like your storage device gets lost or your laptop breaks or whatever, then you don't have to worry about it because all your footage now got transferred over by using this software, right? Because it's synced up, right? Same thing if I was to go somewhere and film, right? I go on a trip, I film, and then like, you know, once I have internet access, or you can use your data plan if you want, you can transfer the footage through the internet to be stored into your computer, right? That way, like, you know, if you're limited on capacity on your phone, right, you could just delete the footage, film again, transfer it over again, delete it, and keep doing that, right? That way, like, pretty much you can free up some storage on your phone, and pretty much you can, like, once you get back home, everything's all ready to go in your computer, right? Cool software. This thing's awesome. It saves a lot of time, and yeah, I definitely encourage you guys to take a look at it, right? So cool. That's all I got for you. Take care and peace.